And I think that what I try to message to women is no matter where you are, it's okay to feel the way that you're feeling. And it's okay if you're struggling with speaking up. And it's okay if you're questioning your ideas and you're questioning whether you're good enough or whether you belong. You have to accept that and show yourself compassion through that struggle, because I think often when we're feeling that way, especially for my audience, which is working women, I think when we're feeling that way, we really start beating ourselves up because we know we shouldn't be feeling that way, or that's the story that we tell ourselves. And then when we start beating ourselves up, we unfortunately, I think, make the problem even worse. We kind of feed into the vortex of our self-consciousness by creating this story or this cycle that we're not good enough, and therefore we're not feeling bold and brave, and that's because we're not good enough, and it can really snowball and feed on itself. And so what I really try to message to women is it doesn't really matter how you're feeling. That's okay. And in fact, growth and development, and particularly building strength, doesn't happen in the moments where you're feeling confident. It doesn't happen in the moments where you're feeling amazing and bold. It does happen in those really, really challenging moments where you revisit this feeling or you revisit this struggle. Maybe you've been there a lot of times, and then suddenly there's this one time and you're in that moment revisiting it, and you're able to pause and get some space and maybe even see the situation a little bit differently. So maybe you don't quite have the courage to speak up yet, but you're like, oh, I'm having a moment where I'm feeling really self-conscious. Let me just breathe through this moment and try not to judge myself. And then maybe you do that 100 times, and then the 101st time, you're like, I think I feel courageous enough to actually share the thing that I want to share and speak up. So it's really about recognizing that that discomfort is your chance to grow. It's the moment and the instance where the growth is going to start. And what I think what we have to do in those moments is try to really slow things down and see if we can do that enough to prevent the self-judgment from overtaking us and really running the show when we're in those moments of struggle.